Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the history and incredible value of the 1981 cent Liberty coin, also known as the 1980 US penny. You might think this is just another coin, but there's so much more to it than meets the eye, and it holds a place in history and the market that you won't believe. We're going to explore its weight, design, history, significance, and how this seemingly small coin has a big impact today with a stunning market value of $68 million. So let's get started. Segment 1. Introduction to the coin. The 1981 cent Liberty coin is part of the iconic US penny series, a coin that's often taken for granted due to its small value. However, this particular coin holds significant historical importance, not just for what it represents in terms of US currency, but also for its place in American culture and its rare market worth today. When you look at this coin, you'll notice the famous phrase "In God We Trust," which is a motto that's been a part of US currency since the Civil War era. This adds a layer of historical depth that makes the 1980 penny not just a coin, but a symbol of the nation's values. Segment 2. Design and weight. Let's talk about the design of the 1981 cent Liberty coin, which is actually part of the Lincoln Cent series. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse side of the coin features the profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Lincoln was an essential figure in U.S. history, known for his leadership during the Civil War and his role in the abolition of slavery. His image, immortalized on the coin, speaks to the nation's respect for his legacy. The reverse side of the coin features a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., which is one of the most recognizable symbols of American democracy. This design has been on the reverse of the penny since 1959, replacing the earlier wheat ear design that had been used since the coin's inception in 1909. Now, let's break down the technical details. The 1981 cent Liberty coin weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. It's made primarily of copper-plated zinc. The weight and the exact proportions of the coin are important because they give it its distinct feel and look. Interestingly, it's not just the weight of the coin that's important, it's the way it interacts with the world around it. For collectors, the quality and condition of the coin, especially its weight and texture, can influence its market value, which, as we'll get to later, can be shocking. Segment 3. The history of the 1981 cent Liberty coin. The history behind the 1980 penny is rooted in a time of great political and social change in the United States. The 1980s marked a significant decade in American history, with Ronald Reagan taking office as president and economic changes sweeping through the country. The U.S. penny, in its 1980 form, serves as a snapshot of an era of economic struggle and growth. The United States, in 1980, was experiencing a period of economic stagnation, marked by high inflation and unemployment. This would later be referred to as the stagflation period. Despite the economic challenges, the penny, in its 1980 form, continued to circulate as a small, everyday coin that represented both the everyday struggles and the resilience of American citizens. Moreover, the 1981 cent coin was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, which means that there are two primary varieties of the coin, with subtle differences in their design and mint marks. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark, while those produced in Denver are stamped with a small D. Segment 4. Market value and rarity. Now, let's get to the big part of the story, the market value. While a regular 1981 cent Liberty coin is worth just 1 cent, there's a rare version of this coin that is worth a staggering $68 million today. But how? Well, there are a few reasons why this coin has gained such immense value. The first factor to consider is rarity. Coins that are produced in large numbers, like the 1980 penny, typically have very little market value. However, there's a special edition of the 1980 penny, called the double die variety, which is extremely rare. These double die coins were struck with an error where the image of Abraham Lincoln was stamped twice on the obverse side. This minor mistake created a rare version of the penny, and because of its scarcity, it's now a hot commodity in the collector's market. In fact, the 1980 double die penny is considered one of the most valuable pennies ever produced in the United States. A number of these rare 1980 double die pennies have been found in circulation, and they are incredibly sought after by collectors. Their value has steadily increased over the years, and with the right condition and rarity, these coins can fetch millions of dollars at auction. In fact, one of these rare 1980 pennies, in mint condition, has been sold for as much as $68 million. Yes, you heard that right, $68 million. This makes it one of the most valuable US coins in existence. Segment 5. Why this coin is so important, you might be asking yourself. Why is this penny so valuable? The answer lies not just in its rarity, but in the way it connects with American history. The 1981 cent Liberty coin, especially in its rare form, tells the story of American industry, economic struggle, and resilience. It's a tangible piece of history that represents the life of an everyday American in the 1980s. Beyond its value in the market, the coin also holds cultural significance. The image of Lincoln, the phrase "In God We Trust," and the Lincoln Memorial are all symbols of American ideals: freedom, democracy, and unity. For numismatists, coin collectors, and history buffs alike, the 1981 cent Liberty coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a physical representation of the nation's heritage, and for many, that's priceless. So, there you have it, everything you need to know about the 1981 cent Liberty coin, from its design and weight to its deep historical significance and remarkable market value. Whether you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone fascinated by the world of currency, this coin proves that sometimes the smallest things can hold the most incredible value. If you ever come across a 1980 penny in your pocket, take a moment to inspect it carefully. Who knows? You might just be holding a piece of history worth millions. Thanks for tuning in today, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most fascinating coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you next time. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and history enthusiasts, welcome to another exciting episode of Coin Chronicles. Today, we'll be diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1981 1 cent Liberty coin, a piece of American history that carries not just a fascinating legacy but also a remarkable value. And while it may seem like just another penny to most, the 1981 holds secrets and worth that might surprise you. This little coin, with its iconic design and remarkable history, is one of the most talked about cents in numismatic circles. But what makes it so special? Why has it captivated collectors? And how has its value skyrocketed to a staggering $66 million? Stick around as we explore all the secrets behind the 1981 1 cent Liberty coin, its incredible history, and the unbelievable worth it holds today. Let's start by setting the stage. The 1981 1 cent Liberty coin was minted during an era of economic change in the United States. In 1981, the United States was under the leadership of President Ronald Reagan, and the country was navigating through both economic challenges and international tensions. The U.S. economy was recovering from a period of high inflation, with interest rates soaring to unprecedented levels. In 1981, the U.S. Mint in Denver, symbolized by the D mint mark, produced over 7 billion pennies. But among all these coins, the 1981 1 cent Liberty coin stands out as a noteworthy example due to its unique design and limited-era productions. These coins were struck as part of the ongoing penny series, which had been in circulation since 1909, but with slight modifications over the years. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the coin itself. On the obverse, we find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has graced the penny since 1909, making it one of the most recognizable symbols of American currency. Above Lincoln's head, you'll notice the words "In God We Trust," a phrase that has been etched into U.S. currency since 1864 and reaffirmed by Congress in 1956. The phrase holds significant weight as it reflects the nation's religious history and values. The 1981 coin, despite being produced in huge numbers, has become famous due to certain minting errors and the quality of specific examples that have survived in near-perfect condition. The scarcity of these flawless coins is what contributed to their rise in value, especially in today's collector market. Now, let's dive into the technical details of the 1981 1 cent Liberty coin. This is where things get really interesting. The coin weighs 2.5 grams, which is the standard weight for all U.S. pennies since 1909. It measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, making it a compact yet essential piece of American currency. At 1.52 millimeters thick, the 1981 penny maintains the same dimensions as most of its predecessors in the modern penny series. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice the Lincoln Memorial, the symbol of freedom, unity, and the American spirit. This image, designed by Frank Gasparo, was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It remained in use until 2008 when it was replaced by the shield design we see today. So, what sets the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin apart from other pennies? The answer lies in its minting errors. While most of the coins were struck perfectly, some exhibit rare mistakes, such as doubled dies or slight misalignments in the strikes. These errors have made the 1981 penny extremely popular among collectors. Coins with noticeable minting flaws, such as a doubled die or off-center strikes, have become highly sought after, with some specimens fetching incredible prices at auction. Let's talk about what many of you are probably most curious about: the value of the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin. While it was originally issued at its face value of just 1 cent, the coin has gained significant market value over the years, particularly due to its rarity and condition. As of today, the 1981 penny is worth significantly more than its original face value. Depending on the condition of the coin, and particularly the presence of any errors or minting flaws, some examples can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to tens of thousands of dollars. However, what's truly remarkable is the staggering rise in the value of certain 1981 pennies. In perfect, error-free condition, and with specific rare variations, these coins have been known to sell for over $66 million at private auctions. This places the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin among the highest valued pennies in history. Why the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin is so important? The 1981 1-cent Liberty coin is more than just a valuable artifact, it's a piece of American history. It represents the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, the evolution of American currency, and the dedication of coin designers throughout the years. For collectors, it's a symbol of the joy of hunting for rare treasures. For historians, it's a window into a specific moment in time. 1981 was a year of political, economic, and social transformation in the U.S., and the pennies minted during that time hold a snapshot of that era. To sum it all up, the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin is far more than just a penny. It's a rarity, a historical artifact, and a monetary masterpiece. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone simply fascinated by numismatic treasures, this coin is a testament to the beauty and value of U.S. currency. Who knew that something as small and seemingly insignificant as a penny could hold so much history and so much value? If you have one of these coins in your collection, or if you happen to come across one in your pocket change, you might be holding a true American treasure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more fascinating stories about coins and currency. Who knows what hidden gems we'll uncover next? Until then, keep your eyes open and your collection growing.